Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Bethany Empowers Tarot. I am Bethany and I'm going to do a week ahead reading. We will go through all the zodiac signs, Aries through Pisces. The timestamps will be below in the description box so that you can click on your sign. You can watch for your sun, moon, rising, your Venus, your Mars, your North Node, whatever you have predominantly in your chart. You can also cross watch for somebody else. And there are different signs if you're wondering about a partner or another person. So I said this last time, but I'm going to try to do quick ones, like 5 minutes for each sign. Sometimes the messages tend to be a little bit longer, and I'm going to try to honor to stay within a time frame, but if the messages need to come out and I feel like it's not done, I will keep going. I want to be fair to every sign, so just know that I'm not favoring any signs. It's more about if the messages feel complete or not. So also whenever you're watching this, even if it's not the week that I've recorded it for, please take the messages. And like if they resonate for you, it doesn't matter. The timing really doesn't matter. It's all about, the message and when you're watching it, and that time is when it matters. So we're going to start with Aries. We're going to look at the theme. I'm going to use my, these are Teal Swan's frequency cards. Ooh, so I'm sorry for that noise. I don't know what the hell that was. All right. Apparently that's the noise that I make when I'm thinking about sexuality, because that's the theme for you, Aries. What's happening with your sexuality? Let's see. What do I want to do? Okay. We will do tarot, and then we will, see if I might do one more like oracle card to wrap up. So the theme for this week is your sexuality. What's coming up within your sexuality? The Fool. This is you. Oof, nice. Okay. The Fool is Aries energy, but it's also taking a leap of faith, going in a new direction, a new positive direction. You're feeling good. You're feeling like risk-taking. I mean, with sexuality, be mindful. I mean, I'm just going to say, be safe is all I'm going to say. If you're risk-taking. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is something solid and stable. Something you've built. It can also represent like family or inheritance of some kind. And then we have the Six of Wands. Public recognition or being recognized for something. I mean, a very, perhaps someone is coming out to their family, as in, you understand what I'm saying, and receiving support, and, that could be something. What else could it be? A new relationship. See, Ten of Cups, look at that, more family, and Queen of Cups. This could, Queen of Cups is someone who's very sensitive and nurturing and very in tune with her emotions. And the Ten of Cups is about happy home life. I also feel like maybe they're saying that you can manifest through your sexuality at the moment. Perhaps you are a woman ovulating, and that is a good time to manifest. So it's like looking at different phases of your cycle. We are today, when I'm recording this, is the new moon. The beginning of this week is the new moon in Virgo. So that could also have something to do with this energy. And tens are about completion. So things coming full circle, something coming through. Yeah, I really feel like it's something having to do with wanting to manifest. Right now is a good time. This week is a good time to manifest. Put your intentions out there. You're going to be magnetic. Around this full moon energy, it really feels as though it's like that feminine ovulation period. Like, even if you're not ovulating and you're not a woman, you are embodying this energy at the moment. And I'm going to clarify a little bit. So we want to just be mindful of we may be attracting certain things. The Eight of Pentacles is about working hard at something, developing a skill. I feel like, yeah, you are learning how to manifest and hone this raw sexual power you have to create. You are a fire sign, Aries. So yeah, see, this is more like very sexual energy. I mean, and you know, perhaps you are connecting with someone sexually. You're thinking about someone, someone's thinking about you, you're attracting somebody specific or people, and it's a good time to have fun sexually. All right. The Emperor, here's you again. Like, you are really in your power right now this week. You're really feeling yourself, and I mean that in the best possible way. The Six of Wands is about recognition, being in your power. That's the Emperor. That's Aries energy. The Knight of Wands is feeling really good. I don't know. I just feel like it's like a really positive time for you to step into your power, use that energy to get what you want. And I mean that in a positive way. I don't feel like it's look at that. We have King on the bottom. And I'll pull this out. This is masculine energy. Perhaps you are a queen manifesting a king, or vice versa. So the light attributes are enlightened, benevolent leadership, benefiting those in your charge. The shadow attributes are excessive feelings of entitlement, rulership without restraint. I don't feel like we are in our shadow energy here. I really feel light attributes here. So let me get one more for maybe some advice, or just like what you can embody here. If you what they're asking you to learn how to embody. These are my archetype cards. If you're wanting to utilize this energy, we have the Mystic. The light attribute is revels in intimate union with the divine. That to me feels like it's within yourself. Intimate union within yourself is bringing union without. And that has a lot to do with like your raw sexual life force power. And then we have Seeker, a thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are. So I think it's learning. Perhaps they're saying like, go and seek. If you're curious about what I'm talking about, and this has been coming up for you, they're saying go and seek some kind of guidance around this, or perhaps it's listening to this, you know, seek some guidance around how to manifest using your life force energy, your sacral chakra energy, your sexuality. Okay, Aries, that's very exciting. I'm going to leave it there. And now we will go on to Taurus. Okay. All right, Taurus. What is the theme for you this week? First, I want to find out the theme, and then more about what Spirit would like you to know about this theme. What is happening for you this week, Taurus? Non-attachment. Love this. Love this for you, because Taurus is a fixed sign. I am a Taurus rising, so I can say all these things, that we are stubborn. Fixed energy tends to be stubborn, but Taurus especially, we are the bulls, right? I'm saying we because, like I said, I'm a Taurus rising. The bulls can be a little, you know, digging our heels in, even when we know we may need to let up a little bit, okay? So non-attachment is a good thing, I feel like, for Taurus. Because it's also an earth sign, which means we can be attached to physical things, physical comfort specifically. The Lovers. Oh, ho, ho. Why am I making these noises? I apologize. The Lovers is Gemini energy, but it is a choice in love, generally. So we are, well, let's see. Let me get a couple more before I start saying things. Four of Pentacles, yeah. So I think they're pointing to perhaps we are a little bit too stuck on either a person or wanting somebody to choose us or something to that effect, a reconciliation. Perhaps we're a little stuck. And this week we're learning how to be detached, say non-attachment. We're learning how to detach ourselves from it. Yeah, so that we can actually create the desired outcome that we want, because when we are too attached, we're holding on too tightly, there's no space for it to come in. It's like when you start to chase something, that thing eludes you, right? It's that same thing. When you hold on to something, it becomes more unattainable. So we're learning how to be detached so that we can create. And it feels like it's like a relationship where you're wanting to be in a reunion with somebody, coming together with somebody or something, or it's a group of people. You're desiring something. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, Temperance, and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, so the Queen of Pentacles, look, she has attained this thing, and we're learning how to attract and not chase. Temperance is, we do this is Sagittarius energy, but we do this by emotional balance and alchemy. So with the Magician, we have all the tools we need to balance ourselves out. We have the resources, balance our emotions so that it's like we may be grasping for something, would be maybe attached to something, holding on to something or somebody, the idea of somebody or a relationship, because we don't know how to emotionally regulate within ourselves first. And so we're seeking outside of ourselves for that. And so what they're saying is that we do have the tools we need. We can do it on our own. And that's what it's being highlighted this week. So with the Nine of Cups, this is about our wishes being fulfilled. So we are looking for something that we desire to be fulfilled, and we are learning how to do it through non-attachment. I'm going to do this one with the surrender. What do we need to surrender? Or Tauruses, what do we need to surrender? Surrender to effortlessness, see? To not be attached. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. Yes, stop trying to force things. And then surrender to your intuition. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. Okay? And now I'm going to get one more of my archetype cards. So what archetype are we being asked to step into to embody this non-attachment so that we can create and bring in and attract, not chase, what we are desiring, which seems like it could be a relationship, because since we have the Lovers, but it's also, Lovers, like I said, is about choice. So what are we choosing to focus on? That's what then we end up creating. So if you don't like say you're not getting what you desire, it's because you're possibly focusing on the lack of it. And when we focus on the lack of it, that's all we get more of, is the lack. Okay. Let's see, what archetype do we need to? Okay, please, can we have one or two? The Lover and the Bully. The light attributes of the Lover: great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something. The shadow attributes: obsessive passion that harms others, self-destructive devotion. See? Okay, so we're being asked to tap into the light side, the light attribute, instead of trying to be obsessive, which ends up harming others. And it's how can we show our great passion and devotion and our unbridled appreciation of someone or something? And so we start doing that by doing that with other things, with ourselves, with other people in our lives, and then that's what attracts the relationship or the thing we're wanting. Then we have Bully. Highlights your tendency to intimidate others. Helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. Perhaps it's, trying to bully people into wanting to be with you. The shadow attribute is conceals deep fears behind verbal or physical abuse. So, maybe this is what happened to you, or maybe you feel like this is what has happened to you, and now you're replaying it, or this is what, perhaps you got bullied by a lover and you are letting go of that, it's like the oh my gosh, what is the I can't put it's not coming out of my mouth. I apologize. It's that thing where you you fall in love with the person who abuses you, right? Well, there's a name for that. There's like a something effect or syndrome, right? I can't think of the name of it. It's like we need to release from that. Perhaps we're holding on to that too tightly. And they're saying you need to shift your energy towards what you want instead of what you've gotten. And you're holding on to possibly something that, like, again, maybe it's like the bully within you, or it's the bully that you've experienced. And we're letting that go so that we can actually have what we desire. Like, because also, like, when we are trying to force something, that's bullying, right? When we're holding on to something and we're not letting somebody go, that's bullying. So we're learning how to, on all different kinds of levels. So I don't want you to take it as like, if you feel like, oh no, that means I'm bullying somebody. Like, it may not be as like severe as bullying sounds, right? But that's like the archetype that's showing up in that, like, I'm gonna like hold on to this person, or I'm not gonna let go of this person, and then they're eventually gonna want to come back, it's kind of like a manipulative behavior. Okay, I wish I had my water in here. Oh my gosh. Okay, uplift. That came out, and I'm gonna take it for Gemini. So we're doing Gemini now. It just popped out when I was trying to shuffle. So we have uplift. What are we uplifting, Gemini, this week? What's happening for you this week? 6 + 5 = 11. It's a very like positive, uplifting energy. Okay, so what are we uplifting? Or how are we being uplifted this week, Gemini? Or whenever you're watching this, Gemini. The Hanged Man, being enlightened. Pausing to become enlightened. I really need to grab my water in a minute. Okay, because my throat is a little dry. The Magician. I'm feeling scattered also and distracted as well. You may be feeling that. I don't know if that's Gemini energy in general, but that's what I'm feeling. And I wasn't feeling like that before I started doing this. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups. So we have the Hanged Man, like I said, enlightenment, being enlightened by something. The Magician is creating something, being ready to create something. And the Queen of Cups is being in touch with your emotions, being sensitive and intuitive. I'm feeling so distracted right now. I'm like retreating. I'm feeling very distracted. This is interesting. I'm feeling like I just want to talk inwardly instead of outwardly. And I just keep going back like inward. The Magician again. You're being asked to create something. To use the power you have. What's with the uplift card? What does the uplift card mean here? It's so funny too, because look at this in this card. I'm taking that one. He has uplifted all of these because he's using his power. The wand, the pentacle, the sword, the cup are all in the air. They're uplifted. And the Queen of Swords. We have 2 queens. This is your heart and your mind. Okay. Feminine receptivity and feminine discernment. And the Queen of Pentacles, oh my gosh. So we have almost literally, if I pull another queen and I pull the Queen of Wands, the Magician represents having all the tools you need. So he has one of each, right? Of all of the suits, the cup, the wand, the pentacle, the sword. So that, because that means he's ready to create. So you have everything you need to create. But, however, you maybe get distracted, the 7 of Swords, you may get distracted and you need to like rest more, meditate, process, so that you can figure out where, like, there's something that wants to be enlightened for you, and so that you can tap into this energy of the Magician, the uplifting, I still want to get more about what this uplifting is, the Page of Wands. So perhaps the King of Wands right there, but the Page of Wands is starting off with a new idea, going off in a new direction, an exciting direction, and the wand was the only queen that was missing, right? The Queen of Wands. And I feel like this is what you are learning how to do, is to like take this action. Wands are about action. You're learning how to take action. And perhaps it's like, what I'm getting is like, when you're feeling uplifted, when you're feeling this surge of energy, when you're feeling, okay, now it's time for me to do that. Don't let that run out. I feel like you get too distracted within your mind, which is what I was feeling with the energy. And I was like, I keep getting distracted. And then you end up getting tired and needing to like rest and instead of taking action. So it's almost like your mind hijacks your, okay, what is the advice here? What is the advice here for Gemini on how to get out of that cycle and learn how to utilize your passion and your creativity? I literally just said passion, and it said surrender to passion. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. That's what you're learning how to do. That's why that's the only queen that's missing, because you're in the Page energy. You haven't reached the Queen energy yet, because you're learning how to surrender to your passion, surrender to passion, to go after that fire in your belly. When you're feeling uplifted, that's when to do it. That's what you're going to be learning about this week, or what you're going to be noticing, because they're telling you you already have everything. With the Magician coming out twice, but that's also about your personal power. So possibly like solar plexus chakra is coming through. The Artist, yeah. See, this is about creativity. It's like you are a very creative person. Perhaps that's why you get distracted, because you have all these ideas, but you got to learn how to hone in on expressing yourself and following through with your ideas. We have the light attributes of the Artist: expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the five senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. The shadow attributes are using talent as an excuse to mistreat others, posing as the starving artist to elicit pity. Perhaps that's what this Seven of Swords energy, here's that, is about, is like that, the lies and the deception of like, you get stuck in this cycle of like, I don't have enough energy, I don't have enough time, like that pity, right? When really you're kind of just like, you haven't learned how to surrender to your passion, utilize your creative energy, your fiery energy to take action in a consistent way. So you're learning how to do that this week. That is very exciting. Okay, I really do need to get some water because my throat is not okay. So just hang tight really quick. I'm just going to the other room. Don't mind the mess behind me. If you can see it, don't look at that. It's just stuff I need to take to my storage that I have not taken to my car yet. Okay, we are on to Cancer. Hello, Cancer. What is the theme for you this week? Whenever you're watching this. Cancer, what is the theme for Cancer? You're getting two. We have heritage and kindred soul. Exciting. A 21 and a 31. Interesting. You may be connecting with somebody. You may have a 10-year age gap, I'm hearing. You know, kindred soul and heritage, or it's like, you know, you come from the same soul family. You feel like it's like a past life, possibly. You guys have known each other before. That's what I'm getting with those two cards. All All right, what does Cancer need to know about this week? Heritage and kindred soul. Please only take what resonates. If the whole 10-year age gap thing doesn't resonate with you, please don't take it. That just could be specific for somebody. Yeah, see, look at that, 10 of Cups. A 10, though, the 10-year difference. There's something about a 10. Or you could be celebrating a 10-year anniversary, or you've known somebody for 10 years, something like that. But this is about happy home life, emotional fulfillment with your family, usually a partner and children. Can represent extended family as well, but we'll see. What else is there? The Queen of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Perhaps you are getting I was feeling maybe engagement. Maybe you're getting engaged, or you're getting married, or there's talk of that, moving in together, like a relationship solidifying somehow and going to the next level. Like it's like buying a home or starting a family, getting married. Yeah, King of Cups and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, someone, they're not total counterparts, but, you know, with kindred souls, sometimes I feel like with like kindred spirits, it's like they're similar but different, you know? So like they complement each other. We have fire and water here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be those signs. But yeah, it feels like there's like an offer of love, a relationship. What's with the Nine of Wands? The Nine of Wands can feel like the wounded warrior. Perhaps it's happening. Okay, so like it's happening after a time period where you felt like you were unlucky in love, or you went through a lot. Or this is also like someone you've been through a lot with, like I said, the whole 10-year thing. You've either been together for 10 years, it's like a past life kind of thing, where you guys have spent many lives together. That's what I'm getting with that kindred soul and heritage. Putting down roots. Look at this, King of Cups again. Yeah, so the King of Cups coming out twice to me feels like Bandito is at the door and I need to let him in. I'm gonna let him in, hold on. My familiar. Hi, buddy. Hi. What are you doing? I know, handsome. I know. I know. Hi. I know. Okay. Yeah. I'm not gonna be able to pet you right now because I'm recording a video, okay? Okay. That's Bandito. He's not my cat, but he's like my adopted cat. Okay. The King of Cups coming out twice to me really feels like it is the same person again in another, like in a different life. That's what it feels like. Okay, Four of Pentacles. This is about holding on to something, needing to let go of something. A lot of interruptions in this, and I apologize. I don't edit videos. I just record one long video, so I apologize for all of this, but that's how we do things here. Very low budget. You're welcome. Let's see. Okay, I just want this one. The Page of Cups. I was kind of... This could be somebody coming back around. Like with the Page of Cups, like maybe you guys met when you were children. You met when you were younger. And with the Four of Pentacles, it's almost like somebody never let go of the connection. Yeah, the Tower. Or there could have been, maybe it's like you guys got divorced and now you're coming back together. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, the Star, there's healing happening. I don't know, it just feels like past life stuff though. That's why it's hard to put my finger on whether what it's happening, it happened in the past or it's happening now. A Page of Cups now, I'm feeling it's, yeah, like the younger version of the King of Cups is what I'm feeling with the Page of Cups. Yeah. Hi, buddy. Hi. Hi, handsome. Okay. Oh, Bandito's saying hi. What are you doing? Hi. Hi, Bandito. I know, buddy. You can get on my lap, but I gotta do the cards. You gonna lay down? You're gonna mess up all the cards, bud. I know. I know. Okay, I apologize. Come here, Bandito. Come here. Oh, oh. Okay, come here. Come here. It's all right. I gotcha. Why do you don't want to get up there, please? Put your butt on my drink. Come here. Come here. Okay. Perhaps cats are significant. There is a cat in the Queen of Wands. Oh, rah. I know. I know. He says, why can't I just lay right here and you give me all the love? Yeah. I know. He's such a sweetheart. So, yes, let's see. What do we need to surrender here? I feel like, I don't know. The message feels incomplete, but it is not like, I'm not getting anything specific other than it's like, well, I mean, I guess we got like a higher level of commitment with somebody that you either just met and it feels like you had a past life with them, or it's your current relationship going to a new level. I mean, again, I said the 10-year age gap, so there could be that too. Or it's like somebody who you knew 10 years ago, or you knew as children, and now, they're coming back, or something like that is happening. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm gonna get some cards. We need to surrender, Bandito. You wanna choose one? You just wanna rub your face on them. Surrender to miracles. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. Yeah, this really feels like very magical and like, okay, I know. Magical and like something that you didn't really ever think was gonna happen. Like somebody coming back around, or like your soulmate, like your kindred soul, like, like, I don't know. I think whoever this message is for is going to understand and get more out of it than what I'm saying. I know Bandito. Bandito's my kindred soul. Huh, buddy. He's my boyfriend. He's my boyfriend. Come here. Oh, thank you for doing that. Okay. Hello. That was quite chaotic, and I apologize. Okay. Fool. Fearlessly revealing emotion. Helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. This is the light attributes of the Fool. The Fool is Aries energy. The shadow attribute is using humor to wound rather than liberate, denial of your emotional truth. So somebody's like coming to terms with their emotional truth. I don't want all those. This kind of feels all over the place. I apologize, Cancer. This was not, oh my gosh. There's like, guide. The light attribute represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. The shadow attribute places financial gain and control over imparting spiritual insight. You're going to feel guided towards somebody. You may feel kind of like a fool. You may feel like you want to open up to this person really quickly. There's a reason, and the reason is because you've had past lives with this person. Or you know, and again, perhaps it's not just past lives, but it's also you've known this person before. And yeah, there's some kind of connection here that I need to pick up these cards. Hold on. There's some kind of connection here that is special that you guys cannot let go of. And you may have had some time apart and are coming back together after some healing. Whew, okay, Cancer. I apologize for that shit show. Hopefully you got something out of it. All right. And you also got a full view of my little area here. Okay. So what was I gonna do? Now I have Bandito hair all over. Who's next? Who's next? Leo? Yes. Leo, how could I forget you? We have expansion and empowerment, 2 E's. Expansion and empowerment, Leo. Ugh, Bandito hair. All right, what are we expanding and what are we empowering? Leos, what's happening for you this week? What's happening this week for Leo with expansion and empowerment? The King of Pentacles, nice. So possible, like, stability. Ooh, the Strength. Look at, you're coming out in your own reading. So the Strength, that's Leo energy. Feeling very solid and stable in what you have created in your life, because the King of Pentacles, it's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, but it's about feeling stable, having the stability, whether it's like a home, a solid career, money in the bank, a solid relationship, things like that, to like back up your feeling of like the reason that you feel empowered, right? But perhaps you are expanding as well. The Strength card is about having the willpower to like having the willpower to hold back. I feel like the 6 of Cups is about nostalgia and things coming back from the past. But with holding back, I feel like it is, yeah, like the discipline. That's finally, geez, you have the discipline to create this expansion in your life, because that's what you need in order to be stable. The Knight of Cups is your wishes being fulfilled in order to go from the 6 of Cups, which is about looking at the past and like, what did I want to create when I was a child, and tapping into that childlike wonder, and then being able to like fully manifest it and expand it into the 9 of Cups, which is like, look what I created as an adult. So what is this about? This could also be you working with children, like if, on a side note for some people, if you work with children, or being a father or a mother as well, passing on empowering, expansive knowledge to your children. So we have the Queen of Swords and the 6 of Swords. So this is moving on to calmer waters. This could be moving on after a period of difficulty as well. A divorce. Sometimes the Queen of Swords can represent a divorced woman. What am I getting with these? What am I getting with these? What else can we say about this? Yeah, Judgment card. So you're definitely leveling up and ascending to, that's the expansion energy. You're ascending like in your energetic vibration, your knowledge, your ability to manifest things easily, more easily. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, after a period of possibly feeling like the wounded warrior, feeling like things were really difficult, you're coming out of that. The Three of Swords, after healing, yeah, it's time for some happiness for you. So after a period of healing, this is them saying you've healed from something that possibly happened in the past, some conflict that happened in the past where maybe you had to be discerning and cut things out of your life and be more disciplined, right? And because you did that, now we have, look, here's you again. The sun is Leo energy. And there's more children here. So something having to do with children, whether it's like you have children and you're passing this wisdom and this knowledge onto them, or this is like you healing your inner child, or this is you working with children of some sort, something like that. Oh my gosh. Let's get some archetype cards for Leo. If you don't know what this is about yet, or like, I feel like this could be future as well. I don't know why I'm getting that too. It's like you're in the process of discovering this or doing this week. The Saboteur highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring to your life. So the shadow attribute is induces self-destructive behavior or the desire to undermine others. See, that's what you're moving on from, what you're healing from. The Saboteur. And the child, oh my gosh, orphan. So this could be your inner child that all these children that we were highlighting. And like I said, you could also simultaneously be helping your children or the children you work with this. But the light attribute is independence based on learning to go it alone, conquering fear of surviving. And the shadow attributes are feelings of abandonment that stifle maturation, seeking inappropriate surrogate families. So that's what you're healing. That's what you've healed. And because of that, you are feeling this empowerment and this expansion because you've been doing that work of how to become your own parent and be disciplined. And you've had to learn how to go it alone, but you have healed from it so that now that you can pass that on to your future children, your children now, or if you work with children and you don't have your own children. That's beautiful, Leo. Okay. Who's next? Who's after Leo? Oh, and I forgot to have my list here. It goes fire, earth, so Virgo. Duh. We just came out of Leo season and now we're in Virgo season. So now my Virgos. I have to write things down, otherwise I forget. Meditation, nice. I love this for. So this could also resonate for any signs, even if you don't have Virgo in your chart, because we are in Virgo season. So we have meditation. What? So 3 + 6 = 9, and 9 is a card of self. 9 is also the card. Did I say card? 9 is the number of self. 9 is also the number of the Hermit, which is Virgo energy, which represents going inward and seeking solitude, being alone, finding your own answers. And guess what just came out? The Hermit. I mean, you just can't make this up. And with the Knight of Swords, that's about communication coming through. So they're asking you to do what you do best, which is go inward, look inward, seek solitude. Virgos also like to analyze. So analyze your internal world, because you're going to be getting some messages coming through, but they're asking you to specifically meditate. So don't ruminate, don't overthink, don't obsess. They're asking you to sit and deliberately meditate. And the Knight of Wands, so that you can then take action. This is maybe, or it's like also not only will words and messages come through, but also passion and creative influences. Cat hairs all in my nose. Okay, let's see one more. Three of Cups. This can be about coming together with people in community, like-minded people that you love or like to spend time with. Can be about reconciliation. And I'm kind of getting, though, that this has to do with your guides, like spirit guides. Let's see. The Chariot. This is Cancer energy. I was feeling kindred soul. You might want to watch the Cancer reading, even if you don't have Cancer in your chart, because the kindred soul came out in theirs. And when I saw the Chariot, which is Cancer, even before this card came out, I heard kindred souls when I was tapping into the Three of Cups energy. But that's about spiritual advancement. The Chariot is. The Lovers. So yeah, it could be about a relationship, a reconciliation with somebody. Yeah. To me, this feels like a reconciliation or a coming together with somebody. The Lovers is about a choice. Choosing love over, I don't know, whatever, something else. But it's about needing to make a choice. So perhaps you are needing to meditate, go inward so that you can get these downloads, these messages, feel what you need to feel in order to make an empowered decision about a kindred partnership. Perhaps there was conflict. That's about winning at all costs. The ego. Yeah, there was definitely conflict. Fives are about change. We have the Five of Wands now, the Five of Swords, 55. And the Judgment card. So some kind of action needs to be taken, but first meditation needs to happen to get some insight, to get some guidance on how to move forward, on what you need to process in order to let go of the conflict that happened before. I don't want all those, but I guess I'm going to take them. The Three of Cups again. And then, yeah, see the Queen of Swords. This is needing to be discerning, also cutting away things that you don't need. Okay, that's Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. But this is about, yeah, like moving on to calmer waters, needing to allow your mind to move forward and to move on, to like be detached from what happened in the past. And then we have the Three of Cups, can be about reconciliation, like I said, but it's also about joy and happiness. And coming together with people. Three of Cups twice. Let me just clarify, like, the Three of Cups. Like, why is the Three of Cups coming out twice here? What specifically are we seeing with the Three of Cups? The Four of Wands. So this is about union with somebody. So wanting to come together with somebody. Yeah, I mean, that's what I was feeling. So what do we need to surrender? And feeling these. Surrender your fear of change. Okay, that makes sense. And Virgos are earth signs. You know, so earth signs can sometimes be like, they like stability. So like change can sometimes feel unstable. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always. Whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death, repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. Okay, then we have surrender to receiving support and love, and surrender to passion. And look at this is like purple. That's the color of the crown chakra, and that's what meditation, right? Like that's where the meditation comes through, is your crown chakra. So you're really, really being called to sit and meditate on maybe what's blocking you from receiving these things, or from moving on from some conflict with somebody, so that you can reunite or have a union with somebody. Okay, so allow the love and support of others in rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. And then get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. So there's someone around you that maybe you feel this with and you want to let this in, but you're needing to you're needing to what was I saying? You're needing to meditate. I think that's what I was trying to say. To release whatever it is you're holding on to, the pain of the past, the conflict that you had, so you can move forward, so that you can let this in. I think that's what I was saying. I got distracted by the Virgin that came out because I just did a new moon in Virgo reading too. Please go watch that. But I was talking about how Virgo is known as the Virgin, the maiden. And this is the archetype that came out for you. The light attribute is maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. And the shadow attribute is fear of intimate union. See? Union. That came through. Okay? And then also the destroyer. The light attributes are releasing what is potentially destructive, which is again really releasing that conflict and preparing for new life. Be careful if you don't want to have children, because wait, whose was I talking about? Children, and that was Leo's energy. But just with the Virgin and all that, and the union, just be careful. Use protection. Shadow attribute is intoxication with destructive power, destroying others' dreams or potential. This can also be the way that you are destroying your own dreams and potential with another person. This is purple, and this is blue, which is your throat chakra, which is like needing to speak up, or, stand in your speak your truth. The purple I'm feeling was a part of your crown chakra, like I said, needing to meditate and help you get some downloads so that you can release this fear that you have, or this conflict that is happening or did happen with somebody else, so that you can come into union with somebody. All right, that is it. All right, now who's next after Virgo? We have, is it Libra? Water is last. Yeah, it goes air. No, it goes fire, earth, air, water. So we just did Leo, Virgo, now it's Libra. Okay. Sorry, guys. I forgot to write it down. Usually I look at it so I can see. Okay. Libra, my beautiful Libras. I have a Libra moon. So Libra is Taurus energy. I'm not Taurus energy. Libra and Taurus is Venus energy, is what I was trying to say. Jeez. Also, that's like Empress energy. Okay. We have nurture. 42. That is the theme for you this week. What are we nurturing, or how are we being nurtured? I was kind of feeling this is your time of being nurtured. But I mean, of course, Libras naturally already nurture other people. So I feel like that's why it's like, because you're all about relationships. Libras are all about wanting to keep the balance and the peace, and are very much relationship focused. So what are we nurturing here? Oh my gosh. Goodness gracious. Okay. We have 2 8s. 8 of Swords, 8 of Cups. Okay, so needing to walk away from feeling stuck in your head. And with the 10 of Swords, this is like a painful ending. So some kind of painful ending has kept you stuck. And I feel like it's actually been difficult for you to walk away from it. So needing to nurture yourself, it feels like. Or it could be, we have the 4 of Wands, which is a potential for a union or a coming together or a relationship of some sort, a stability. The Page of Wands and the Star. Yeah, so some healing wants to take place. The Star is Aquarius energy. The Page of Wands is can be about a message or a messenger, somebody coming in to communicate, or it can be about a spark of inspiration. Let's see, what's this about? So definitely you're nurturing yourself, or you could be nurturing a relationship, trying to heal a relationship, and both simultaneously. Like you're nurturing yourself and the relationship at the same time, because it seems like there was something painful that happened, or someone walked away from somebody or you walked away. The sun, yeah, this is like getting back to this happiness and joy. And we have the star and the sun. My sun and stars. I'm hearing that from like Game of Thrones. Somebody was your sun and stars. The star again, see? If the moon comes out, moon of my life and my sun and stars. Somebody was your sun and stars. There perhaps was like a false start or like a beginning with the Page of Wands, like a passionate beginning, and it just never got off the ground. Something needed to end first, and like something needed to be walked away from in order for like healing to take place. Since we have the star twice, that's definitely Aquarius energy. The sun is Leo energy, and those are opposites. Star and Aquarius and Leo are opposites on the zodiac wheel. So you could be like two opposites, like opposites attract, right? But there was some kind of pain that maybe you guys repelled each other too. With the devil, we have, this is Capricorn energy, but it's about addictions. Things that we feel bound to, that we're stuck in, patterns that we're stuck in that are toxic, that are not good for us. And the King of Pentacles. So perhaps the masculine energy was stuck in some kind of toxic cycle. Could have to do with money, career, like being a workaholic. Overeating, I just heard overeating. Like indulging too much. And the Judgment card. Needing to make a decision, I heard. Like needing to rise above this. Needing to finally let go of this. So it's like needing to nurture yourself so that you can then nurture a relationship. Yeah, the World and the King of Wands. The World can be about travel, or it's also things coming full circle. And the King of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is fixed energy as well. Are we in a fixed sign? No, Libra's not a fixed sign. But Aquarius is a fixed sign, and Aquarius came out twice. Someone's fixated on something. That's that devil energy. The King of Wands and the King of Pentacles, the masculine energy, is fixated on something. Okay, what is this? What do we need to surrender here in order for like something to heal? And does there need to be a reunion? Surrender to the beauty of the natural world. That can also be the World card. Needing to take a break. It says take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. So somebody, yeah, I feel like workaholic kind of energy. Needing to nurture themselves. Surrender resentments. Yeah, letting go of something in the past that happened. Holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward toward positive situations in your life. And surrender to non-action. Now is time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. So again, with the nurturing, it's like needing to nurture yourself before you can nurture anything else. Needing to heal. You know, the star is about healing too. Let's see what archetype Libra is being. I feel like this is kind of all over the place, but let me see. Healer. Yeah, see? Healing. You're needing to heal yourself right now. I might get one more. Light attributes. Passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit. And perhaps it's your masculine energy that you are healing, since we have two masculine cards that came out. Passion to serve others by repairing the mind, body, and spirit. Ability to help transform pain into healing. The shadow attributes are taking advantage of those who need help, failing to care for oneself. Someone's learning how to be their own healer. After a painful ending. The Messiah. The light attribute is serving humanity with humility. And the shadow attribute is exaggerated belief that you are the only means through which a cause can succeed. Let me get one more, because storyteller. Talk too much. The Messiah. And then, so the light attribute of the storyteller, ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. The shadow attribute, making up tales that harm others. Yeah, this whole like Messiah storyteller thing, you know, feels very much like what, like God, like Jesus energy, especially with the healer too. I don't know what that's about, but it's like needing to tap into, I don't know, I'm feeling like forgiveness of when you possibly were making up tales that harmed others, exaggerating the belief that you are the only means through which a cause can, it's like ego energy, taking advantage of those who need help, failing to care for oneself, being a martyr. I know that's not here, but it feels like that's kind of what it feels like. And with the surrender resentment, it's almost like you need to surrender the resentments that you kind of like did this to yourself. Like you maybe overgave, you sacrificed, you used a lot more words than you did action to back up those words. And now have been, that kind of caused, I'm not saying this is you, I'm saying you, but this could be like another person in your life. And now you're kind of dealing with the consequences of that you don't like. And it's like, you kind of have to take responsibility for what your shadow caused and nurture that part of you that possibly caused the consequences you did not want. So, okay, Libra, I'm sorry that wasn't a more uplifting message. On to Scorpio. Yes, Scorpio. What is Scorpio's theme for this week? I got 2 for Scorpio. Relationship and alignment. Ooh. Aligning yourself with the relationship you desire. The 9 represents self. Did I even show you the cards? 9 represents the self. That's the relationship card. And alignment is the number 4, which is like 4 of Wands, stability, union. Beautiful. Okay. Which relationship are we aligning with? So first we have to put down some burdens and get out of our head. Okay? First things first, Scorpio. Put down burdens that don't belong to you to get into alignment. Get out of this prison that you've created in your mind. How do we do that? That's what we'll find out. And then I also want to find out what relationship you are aligning with. Yeah, you feel very focused. I feel very focused and just like determined in this energy. That's what alignment is, I feel like, is like, you wanting to stay in alignment. You're very on top of this, or you can be this week. Sorry, I have cat hair on my face. Well, and then the 7 of Cups comes out, but this is about having options, seeing your options and choosing, but it can be having your head in the clouds. So what they're saying is keep focused, keep in alignment, don't get distracted. This is what you're releasing. This is what you're letting go of. The High Priestess, yeah. You're being guided by your intuition, your wisdom. That's what's going to keep you in alignment. The Queen of Pentacles. You are aligning with a lot of things just popped into my head that I don't really want to say. Some of you are sassy and in a good way, not in a bad way, but I'm just like not going to say those things. You're aligning with your stability. You're aligning with being a baddie. Okay? Being a baddie. If you don't know what that means, go look it up. Okay, what is the relationship? So it could be a relationship with you, with money, with career, your stability. yeah, it's been after some regret, some loss, some sadness. The Knight of Pentacles, again, this to me feels like the alignment, staying on course with what you know is solid and secure and stable for you. The Pentacles. And it's time to let go of what you get distracted by, what you're getting weighed down by, are replaying the things in your mind that happened that you feel regretful over, that didn't work out. You have to let that go. You have to learn how to let those things go. Look at that, 2 aces. Like, hello, new beginnings. The Ace of Swords is about clarity and truth, and the Ace of Pentacles is about a solid offer, like a sum of money. The stability you're looking for, the home you're looking for, the alignment. So it seems like it's your relationship to money, being in abundance. That's what it feels like. Oh, don't fall. No. I hate when they fall on the ground. Queen of Pentacles again, see? What's this one? The Ten of Wands again. Put down the burdens, okay? We're going to... The music scared me for a second. We are going to look at what are these burdens you need to put down. Oh my gosh, my nose. I'm sorry. The Sun. The Sun is a yes card. It's like also illumination. Letting yourself be happy. I feel like I said this in one of Scorpio's readings recently too. It's like, maybe I did. Maybe it was somebody else's. I don't remember now. But it's like, let yourself be happy. Let yourself experience what it feels like to have the burdens lifted. I just got really tired all of a sudden. Maybe you guys need to sleep. You need to rest. Okay, so how can Scorpio stay in alignment with their abundance and what they desire? Surrender to miracles. See, that's what I feel like the Sun represents. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. Yes. But like, I feel like you don't know how to put burdens down, or maybe you do, but you're just not doing it. But maybe it's like, let the burdens, give them to God, give them to the universe. Surrender the habit of people pleasing. So see, that's with the Ten of Wands coming out twice. This is carrying burdens that don't belong to you. So the burdens you're carrying that don't belong to you are the ones that you're trying to please other people by carrying. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. That is how you align with your abundance. Also with the relationship card now, it feels like that's what it's highlighting, is your relationship to other people. What are you holding on to that isn't yours? We have Mother. Okay, so it could be a mother energy, since we do have the Queen of Pentacles that came out twice. That is a very mothering, nurturing energy. Then we have the Poet. So Mother, the light attributes are nurturance, patience, unconditional love, joy, and giving birth to life. The shadow attributes are smothering or abandoning children, instilling guilt in children for becoming independent. So that to me feels like that's what you're holding on to, this smothering energy, the guilt for becoming independent. That's that people pleasing, and it comes from your relationship with your mother. With the Poet, it says the light attribute is expressing soul insights in symbolic language. The shadow attribute turns a lyric gift to negative or destructive effect. This to me feels like using your words against you. That's what I got. Using your word against you. Using your words against you. Could have come from your mother, and now you do it to yourself. you have the opportunity to align with what it is that you desire, but you have to let go of those habits, these things that come from wanting to go watch the new moon in Virgo reading, because it was a lot about people pleasing or other people and how we show up, and the masks that we wear with other people, and how we're letting go of the people pleasing. Okay, that was for you, Scorpio. On to, who's next? Sagittarius. All right, Sag. I have a lot of Sag in my chart. My Venus is in Sagittarius. I have, I think, 3 other planets, or 3 other planets in Sag. What do we have? Joy. Oh, I love that. And 2 + 9 = 11, which is a spiritual alignment number. Beautiful. Sagittarius, we are tapping into the energy of joy. Let's see what's bringing us joy this week, or how we're being called to tap into this energy of joy. I'm actually feeling all of these. Here you are, coming out in your own reading. That's Sagittarius energy, Temperance. Learning how to alchemize your emotions. That's how we get to the joy. What are you needing to alchemize? The pain, the heartbreak, the sadness, the anger, the grief, the depression. How do we transmute that? By learning its lessons and letting go of it, so that we can then experience the joy. We have 3 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles. To me, feels kind of like a reunion, or this is also about joy and coming together and having fun with people. Instead of keeping yourself stuck in this energy of feeling scarcity and lack, and like you don't have enough, or there's not enough. But it also felt like possibly a reunion after a period of feeling left out in the cold, like somebody abandoned you. Maybe you felt abandoned and you're like punishing yourself, like maybe, you know, and not allowing yourself to feel joy. And that's what you're learning how to do again. The 2 of Wands, making a decision. What are you focusing on? This all looks like he's waiting for something too. Waiting for communication, maybe. The Knight of Swords can be about communication coming in, or communicating with someone else. Let's get one more and I'll clarify. Ooh. Almost like you're waiting for something to come in before you can be happy. You're waiting to hear something, see something. The Tower. The Tower is about destruction of a foundation. Needing to destroy a foundation of something before. Ooh, yeah, the Ace of Cups. See, this is like the cup of joy, the cup of love. Waiting for a new beginning with somebody, or just a new beginning in love, or a new beginning with yourself, like feeling like your own cup is being filled after a period of, I feel like you've been punishing yourself for some reason, for something ending. Yeah, the Sun. Like so much positive energy after the Tower. It's like you're not, like it's time for this to come in for you. What's this Tower? Yeah, it is almost like you're waiting for it. What are you, but I feel like it's already here. Like you're waiting. What are you waiting for? Yeah, the Lovers and the 5 of Pentacles. You're waiting for someone to choose you. Maybe somebody that didn't choose you. Yeah, it feels like that. But is that what you're being guided to do? The Knight of Wands, I mean, this can be about somebody coming in, something coming in very quickly. But is that what we're being guided to do? The 3 of Wands, yeah, waiting. Something is going to be worth waiting for. something didn't work out with somebody. All right, is it the same person? I want to know, is this the same person, or is it just saying like waiting for love to come in again? The star comes after the tower, which is healing. It's Aquarius energy. So it kind of feels like whatever was destroyed could be like with healing with that same person. But let's see. Is it somebody new, or is it the devil? Devil's Capricorn energy. Yeah, the devil to me would feel like the same thing, same person. Yeah. 10 of Swords, that's something that ended, a painful ending with somebody. A cycle of toxic behavior ending. I mean, something's gonna be worth waiting for. I don't see any like court cards here. I don't think we've only had some knights. So it's hard to say who it is, if it's a person, a specific person. The Seven of Pentacles is about, again, it's about waiting. It's about pausing and tending to your garden. The Empress energy, that's Taurus and Libra. Interesting. I'm feeling more confused than enlightened. Let me see what we can surrender to. Surrender, low self-esteem. So something that puts you in this Five of Pentacles energy. It says you deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. You are going to have the joy, the success, the love, the abundance that you desire. It looks like through a relationship is what you're hoping for. And it's going to be worth waiting for. And whatever happened in the past that affected your self-esteem is what they're saying now is like, that's over. You can heal. You can let that go. I don't really want that one. I don't want that one either. I don't want any of those. Okay. I want different ones. Those all came out in a different reading. And they just didn't feel right. Okay, so let me get one more for Sagittarius. You know, the Empress is also about nurturing. And was Libra about nurturing? Maybe go watch the Libra one. I think it was Libra. Because those cards, I think, were the ones that came out with Libra's energy. Surrender to prayer. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. So that is that, like, kind of like that waiting energy. Surrender to silence. And surrender to setting limits. In quiet meditation and contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. So there needs to be a time of silence and like separation from somebody, and like this is like the setting limits. Somebody that may have hurt you. And it's like because you're needing to come back to this, like I said, the alchemizing. And there is like an element of waiting for this period to be over so that you could possibly be with somebody specific that you're thinking about. We have surrender to setting limits. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs and remember that no is a complete sentence. Okay. So, yeah, that's with the devil energy. I feel like that's what that is about, is like you need to set limits. All right, we have Samaritan and Mystic. Okay, Mystic revels in intimate union with the divine. That's the light attribute. The shadow attribute is delusional rapport with the divine. We have Samaritan. The light attribute is refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. The shadow attribute is exacting appreciation and recognition for the help you offer. Yeah, it's like somebody's holding on to something there. Like, offering help and then feeling resentful when they don't get the recognition, but they were the ones who offered it. So like that's what the setting limits is like, make sure you're not just like giving. With the mystic, I feel like this is like learning how to receive what it is you feel like you're lacking through your connection with the divine, through intimate union with the divine, which is within yourself, like that part of yourself. Like, I mean, but they are saying like with the surrender to prayer and surrender to silence, like, and being in meditation more, learning how to exact appreciation and love and joy from that, rather than from maybe sources where you've gotten it from before, which were maybe like toxic, not healthy. Okay, I hope that made sense. Basically not trying to fill the void with unhealthy habits, including in relationships. Okay, we just did Sagittarius, now we're doing Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, what is the energy for you, Capricorn? I'm feeling that one. Healing, beautiful. Number 7. 7 is a divine lucky number. Oh, we are healing. Okay. What is Capricorn healing this week? What's coming up for Capricorn this week in their healing journey? 5 of Swords. So healing after some kind of fight or conflict with somebody. Words were spoken. Egos were presented. People regret things. A fight with somebody, somebody who perhaps used their words to harm you, or you did that to somebody. King of Swords can be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, but it's really just someone who's like logical, fair. He tries to be fair, but he's also emotionally detached. He looks kind of mean, doesn't he? So King of Swords reversed is definitely that person who uses their words to harm others, which is kind of what I was feeling. All right, we have the Hermit and the Two of Pentacles. The Hermit, it's Virgo energy, but it's going inward and seeking solitude. With the Two of Pentacles, it's like going back and forth. I feel like you're going back and forth on whether you should like talk to somebody and try to initiate healing with somebody, or yeah, it kind of feels like that. Is it worth it? Or you're trying to figure out what this lesson was about, what this taught you. Yeah, contemplating. You're contemplating. You're saying, okay, like what was my part in it? Where was my part? Because right now we have the Two of Pentacles, which is like going back and forth. So like your part, their part, right? Looking at both sides, trying to figure things out, like what happened, why did this happen? Because that's what happens when we are healing things. It's like we look at it, like what was said, what was done, how'd that make me feel? How did I respond? And why did I respond that way? And like, what is it teaching me? And this is like looking at your part in things. Okay, so what is the advice here from Spirit on how to handle this situation? What is the advice on how to handle this situation when it comes to healing? Definitely focus on yourself first and healing yourself before healing the relationship. I feel that already. The Page of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, and the Emperor. This could have been a father. Could have had a fight with your father or a father figure, or your child if you're the father. Because there's an element of like, this isn't going anywhere, or this could also be generational healing the Page of Wands, it to me looks like he's walking away from something here. So walking away from a pattern that you either learned or was learned through someone's family is what I feel there, actually. And the Lovers, this could have been, this is choosing love. It's I mean, it could be a relationship, like a fight with a partner. And choosing love, yeah, it looks like a fight with a partner. Husband, wife, mother, father. And child with the Page of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. That's family. Okay, what advice or what else do we need to know here about this for Capricorn? Seven of Pentacles, tending to your garden, pausing, taking stock, but also seeing like what can you pick and take. Again, it's like, what are the lessons here? There's some lessons to be learned. And the Three of Wands. Sending out a message or sending out some kind of signal to see if the other person's going to take it. So it's like extending an olive branch, like you're sending out the hawk with the message, or the falcon. I don't know if that's a falcon or a hawk. So I feel like they're saying, take responsibility for your part in it and try to repair. That's what it feels like. And see how the other person's going to respond. Yeah, Queen of Swords, see? Yeah, initiate communication. Initiate communication with the person you desire to, the person you had a fight with, which feels like it was a partner. Healing needs to happen here, because we have counterparts here. We have those counterparts, and then we have these counterparts. So, yeah, this is about communication. Known as the arrows of love. There's also quick communication. I feel like it needs to happen quickly. Don't waste time. Yeah, don't waste your time. Once you realize what your part in it was, apologize. Take responsibility. And then focus on action. Focus on, this is what we can do. This is what I can do differently, and see how the other person responds. Surrender the drama. No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. See? And then surrender to receiving support and love. Allow the love and support of others in rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. See? Everything that I already said. That's with the Lover's card, the choice, right? So let's see, what archetype does Capricorn need to tap into to help them resolve this conflict with their partner or someone they love? Okay, those three, I suppose. All right. The scribe, the monk, or the nun, and the alchemist. So definitely alchemist, transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. Like I told you, you're figuring out what you are gaining from this. The scribe, preserving knowledge and information. This is preserving it. Like, again, I was feeling like stuff being passed down. All right, what are you learning? And like this, to me, scribe is also like maybe writing out what you're learning, like journaling, but then also like writing the message that writing it out before going to speak to the person. And then we have the monk or the nun, selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit. So I'm feeling an element of purity. They're asking you to stay pure, to focus on, like, again, like the love, like focus on the love, focus on what the real issue is. Be devoted to the relationship. Spirit is wanting you to be devoted to the relationship and not the problem. Focus on the relationship and you guys tackling the problem together rather than, you know, fighting with each other. That's what I got for you, Capricorn. All right, now on to Aquarius. What is the energy for Aquarius this week? What does Aquarius need to hear? What is the theme? What can they expect? What can Aquarius expect this week? Come on, Aquarius. Where are you at? This one, those two. Okay. Return to source and relationship. Beautiful. Who else had relationship? Scorpio. That was all about their relationship to themselves, aligning. Just go watch Scorpio and then return to source. Beautiful. So this is about your relationship to source. And essentially to yourself. The source within yourself. I'm feeling Aries energy. We were talking about the life force energy. You can go watch the Aries one too if that resonates for you. As I say that, the Emperor comes out, and that is Aries energy. You can't make it up. Also the Fool. Oh my gosh. So if you are an Aquarius, you could have Aries in your chart somewhere. But the Fool is also Aries energy. And the Fool, did it come out in? And I'm pretty sure it came out in, I think both of these came out in Aries reading, if I'm not mistaken. So moving on. So moving forward after some conflict, moving on to calmer waters. Taking a leap of faith is the Fool. Along with the Emperor is like feeling like in charge, or it's like you're taking a leap of faith towards a person who is this Emperor, or that's, like I said, you taking charge of your mind. I was going to say your mind, and then the Ace of Swords came out. That's taking charge of your mind. Steering your own boat. That's what I'm getting from this, but living in your truth, standing in your power. That's you returning to source. The Two of Swords. Not seeing something, being deliberately blindfolded by yourself. Like you've been blinded to your power, your real power, your true power. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you've been working so hard. Oh, my nose. You've been working so hard. You've had your head down. You haven't taken a glance up to see what you've created, to see who you've become. And they're asking you to do that now. The Well. This is an extra card in this deck. The Well is about, to me, it's like unlimited potential. It's deep, right? It's the depths. It's being ready to explore the depths of yourself or the depths of the universe or something like that. Look at the Six of Swords again. In this one, they have arrived. You've already gotten there. You've already done the work necessary, is what they're saying. Like, you've even exceeded the work necessary, I'd say, with the Well card is like past the last card in the Major Arcana. There's extra cards here. It's like you've exceeded. You've arrived. You don't need... It's almost like a thing's coming full circle. Returning to source is like, stop working. You've arrived. Like, you're here, as in, like, of course we're always going to have more work to do, but they're saying, like, stop for a second. Realize that you've moved on from the past difficulties and that you've gotten to a place where you are living in your truth and you are in your power. Recognize the relationship that you do have to source because you're living it, you're embodying it. With the Judgment card, this is this being the after tarot is like, it's already happened. You've already made that decision. You've already gone in that direction. So you don't need to go backwards anymore. Yeah, look at this. It's like you now can, I'm feeling Sagittarius energy with this because it's like the Archer. You're going to hit your mark. You're already on your way. It's already, you are one with your source energy, your life force energy. Again, I'm feeling that Aries energy, that message. So go watch that if you're curious. But it's like you're going to hit your mark. The Tower. The Tower is, you know, the destruction of the old foundations that no longer serve you. And the King of Wands. Again, I'm feeling Aries energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We've had Aries and Sag energy coming through here. But this is about taking action. Also, standing in your power and being the entrepreneur, being the magnetic, like, risk-taking, confident person that you can be. The Five of Cups. That's like regret, sadness, things that didn't work out in the past. The Fool again. Taking a leap of faith. It's like you've already taken a leap of faith, but look, you're hanging on. You need to kind of let go. It's like you decided to go in this direction. Why are you looking at the past again? Why are you looking at the things that were painful and hurt? Like, just because it was comfortable. It's time to move on from that. You've moved on from it. They're saying it's time to return to the beginning. You have the Fool twice, which is the beginning, and that's like returning to source. Returning to start over. Like, you're ready to start over. You're ready to basically create whatever it is you want, because you've ended whatever needed to end already. It's gone. Okay, what else does Aquarius need to hear about this message? The Page of Pentacles. This to me feels like enjoying what you've created and sharing it with others, because he's like giving the pentacle to somebody. What's that? Yeah, it's like sharing your wisdom and what you've learned with other people. That's what it feels like, actually. Through words, through messages, through communication, because pages are messengers. The Emperor, again, this can be being your own boss or just being in charge of your life, being in control of your life. You could have Aquarius in North Node, I'm feeling, or you have Aries in North Node. And then the Three of Wands, this is like what you've sent out is already going to be coming back to you. So you don't have to worry. It's coming back. And you can send out more. It's almost like, what am I getting with that message? Surrender low self-esteem. Who had this one? Somebody else had this one. You deserve success, love, and abundance. See, that's why do you keep going back to the past? That's like that low self-esteem is like, do I really deserve this? Have I really done this? Do I need to prove myself more? So set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. Oh, Sagittarius who had this one. What did I want to get about the Three of Wands? One more. The Three of Wands. Leo, that's strength. The strength, again, we have like a lot of fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So watch all three of those if you feel like you feel called. Lots of fire though, and this is about having the strength to hold back, to have some discipline. And I think that is about this, like not going back to the pain of the past and instead letting yourself move forward. What did I drop? Surrender procrastination. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. That's why so much of the fire energy was coming through. Sorry, I'm getting tired. Because fire energy is about action, taking action. And that's what I was saying, is like, you're going to hit your mark. So don't be afraid to put it out there. Even here, he's sending that out, right? He's sending out the bird, the hawk or the falcon. I don't know which one it is. It's like they're saying, don't procrastinate, take action. Use that fire you have, damsel. Light attributes. Understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. Yeah. So no more being the damsel in distress. It's you saving yourself. That's that low self-esteem energy too, is thinking that other people need to save us. But no, you can save yourself because you're returning to your source, because you're developing that strong relationship to your own source energy to create and take action and have what you desire without anybody else. And the Virgin, this came up in the Virgo reading, and this dilettante also came up in the new moon in Virgo reading that I just did. So go ahead and watch that. And then if you want, watch the Virgo, because this could also have a message, the Virgo one from this week, because we're in Virgo season now. Okay, so we have maintaining symbolic purity and of heart and spirit. That's the Virgin. And then we have dilettante, delights in the arts without having to be a professional, alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuits. I'm going to say those are just telling you to go watch the new moon in Virgo reading and the Virgo reading here, because yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Okay, Aquarius, remember that you have the power. So go watch Aries, go watch Leo, Sagittarius, go watch Virgo. You're connected to all of those, it seems. All right. Even if you don't have them in your chart, it's okay. Go watch them. There's messages in there for you if you feel called. Okay, we are last but not least, my Pisces. This is a long video. I said I was gonna do quick ones, and that did not happen, did it? We also had a visitor during the Cancer reading. The cat came in. I also had to get up and go get water during one of the readings. I think that was the beginning of the Cancer one too. All right, Pisces. Ooh, breaking through barriers. What did that came through the new moon in Virgo. And perceive. Ooh. Okay, Pisces. We are. So let me show you. Hold on, sorry. Breaking through barriers. Go watch the new moon in Virgo reading, because this was one of the cards that came out. And we have perceive with the 44. 44 is a, oh my gosh, a master number. Because you don't, master numbers that repeat like that, like 11, 22, 33, 44, you don't reduce those down. So it's just the energy of 4, but doubled, which, so 4s are about stability. And I'm kind of getting, it's like how you're perceiving yourself and what you're capable of. And it's, and how that's connected to your stability within yourself. Look, we have a 4 come out. See, told you 4s are important. We have the 4 swords, 3 of cups, 4 swords, 7 of wands. 3 plus 4 equals 7. Coincidence? I think not. So 3 of cups is about community. Definitely watch the new moon in Virgo reading. How you are perceived. You are breaking through barriers about how you are perceived by other people. The 7 of wands is about standing your ground. Okay, 3 of cups is about community, coming together with like-minded individuals. And the 4 of swords is about resting and meditating and rejuvenating and needing to take a break also. Yeah, the 5 of pentacles. This is feeling, look at this, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because we have 76 on here. I'm just feeling like progression. There's like you're making some kind of progress in an area of yourself, the way you perceive yourself. With the 5 of Pentacles, it's about scarcity, not having enough, feeling left out in the cold by other people, possibly, like when you are yourself, or when you defend yourself. Yeah, the Hanged Man. This is enlightenment, pausing, The Four of Swords can be about pausing too, taking a break. You need to pause and see something from a new perspective. That's what the perceive card is. Like, what do you need to see? So what is it that Pisces is seeing from a new perspective? Temperance, this is Sagittarius, and Queen of Wands can be Sagittarius as well, or Leo, or Aries. This feels very Sagittarius energy. Emotional balance and alchemy. Your own power. Your own power to your own power to create a desired outcome. We have the Empress, Taurus and Libra energy, Venus energy. But this is about nurturing, and it's also about creating, being fertile, being ready to, create something, to manifest something. The Eight of Wands is about that, this is Sagittarius energy again. So go watch the Sag reading as well. Perhaps there's some messages in there for you. But hitting your mark, it's like using that fiery energy to create and go after what you want, rather than caring about how you're being perceived by other people. The Lovers, so it could have to do with a relationship with the Sagittarius, maybe, or a Taurus or a Libra. Get some more. The High Priestess, this is you, Pisces energy. You see how there's pomegranates here behind her, and there's also pomegranates here on the Empress's dress. Pomegranates represent abundance and fertility. So something, the Star, here's Aquarius energy, something about lots of major arcana here. Hanged Man, Temperance, Lovers, High Priestess, Empress, Star. Lots of feminine energy too. I don't know, it's like I'm almost at a loss for words, because they're asking you to take something in. They're asking you to like receive it and perceive it. Some kind of it could be like somebody else's energy. The Eight of Pentacles. This is about working hard to develop a skill. Why did develop not feel like the right word to use? Master. You're mastering something, and maybe perhaps somebody else is showing you something. Yeah, the Ace of Swords. This is about truth and clarity. What are you getting truth and clarity on? Let's see. What are you surrendering to? What are you needing to see and perceive differently? Surrender obsessive thinking. If you're obsessing about a person or situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. You're trying to figure something out. A person, whether it's something they did or said, you're trying to figure it out. Doing so will help bring you clarity or even solve a problem. Perhaps there is a problem, or, like you're trying to figure something out. Surrender to success. You are ready to experience abundance. See? Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. That's what I was feeling with, what was I feeling? Yeah, like you're ready to hit your mark. You're ready to create what it is that you want. But you need to perceive something. Surrender to creativity. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. So there's like some kind of problem you're trying to solve with somebody, maybe. Yeah, and you're like mastering a skill of some kind. Perhaps it has to do with a relationship or like being in a relationship. I'm not sure. Surrender to joy. Who had joy? Sagittarius. See, go watch the Sagittarius reading. Joy was their oh my gosh, their overall energy. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling. During both the hard and easy times, keep surrendering to more joy. Okay, let's see. Let's see what oh my gosh, archetypes they're asking you to tap into. We have child and nature, and the Midas or the miser. So the child says, friendships with animals, communication with nature spirits. And then we have the Midas or the miser, entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold, delight in sharing life's riches. Perhaps you need to work with animals. I don't know, that's coming through. Your inner child's wanting to work with animals, or nature of some kind. Let me get one more. But the shadow attribute is hoarding money and emotions, obsessive fear of losing your wealth. Yeah, so that is what you're breaking through. The hedonist inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life, celebrates the beauty in yourself. The shadow attributes are pursues pleasure to the detriment of health, indulges at the expense of others. Yeah. Indulging, hoarding, being a little bit obsessive, right? We have the obsessive thinking. You're being asked to like tap into your more childlike wonder and go in nature, to tap into your creativity and your joy, and not get stuck in the shadow attributes of this like Midas, miser, or hedonist. Yeah, like finding more healthy ways to pursue, I feel like to perceive yourself. Like I know the devil card wasn't here, but I feel like you're letting go of some kind of like devil energy. And you're being asked to, like, I don't know, I say just go watch the Sagittarius reading and also the new moon in Virgo. Oops, wrong one. Yeah, that's what I got for you, Pisces. I hope you guys enjoyed these readings. I apologize they were so long. This video was so long today. Hopefully you guys got something out of it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I love hearing from you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. If you would like a reading with me, that information is below. I'm sending you so much love. I'll see you again soon. Bye.